I am very injured.
Keep going.
We have to keep going, but I am very injured. We need to sleep. Is what we need to do. But actually, I saw a mod. I'm going the wrong direction here. I saw a mod that creates pop-ups or notifications somewhere. I'm not 100% sure how that works. But it creates notifications that tell you when quests progress or are waiting for you to progress if you sleep. Now, I do want to sleep. However, there are things also that progress when you sleep in the open world, in the outside world. And one of them, I think two of them, I think I have another one that I forgot. But one of them definitely is Benrin over here. Remember how his sister or something? Wife? No, I think it was wife. Died? Yes. And we never talked to him again.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
She was trying to get back to you.
No. No. Why didn't you run? Why didn't you hide? This is all my fault. We were arguing. She ran off. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
Yeah, about that dowry. I know where it is.
You do? Please, can you return it to me? She'd want her sister to have it. Please. It'd mean so much to her.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, we know where it is, but I didn't go there. Let's just go there. I imagine we didn't get anything before. Because it's in the stables, but it could be the cow. It could be here. I remember there not being anything here. But let's find out. And when I say it could be the cow, there's a haystack here.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
A gilded chest, no less. With money, a dowry ring, and a malachite. Lovely. When I say it could be the cow, I mean the cow could be nervous because of the you know, dowry being there or something. I don't know what the dowry is. I found the dowry. Here it is.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her to say goodbye.
Fair enough. And that's the quest complete. Now, that is one of the things that I wanted to do before I slept. And we might... What I'll do, probably, is I will sleep twice. And if the second time... I won't show it on camera, but if the second time doesn't yield anything, then I'll just revert back. And for the Let's Play, it doesn't make any difference, because I won't show it on camera. But there was another thing that I think I wanted to do. What I think it was, I'm not 100% sure, but let's go to the Risen Road, and let's speak with the dead, because I don't know how the recast shows up. Because if you have the recast ready, we definitely get those pop-ups with when the dead show up. But I don't remember talking to these people, so... Yeah. Corpse is too damaged. That's interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Definitely. I might have forgotten, but, you know, because I think about the game, as with any amazing game, I think about it when I'm not playing. And the thing that I thought about was that I can't sleep before I actually talk to these people. Oh, refugee. No, we talked to the refugee. Where's the other one? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I can speak to both of them. So let's go ahead and speak with Anders here.
The corpse remains silent.
What?
The corpse has nothing to say.
That is weird. I did not expect that. Well, then yeah, we have a lot of things that we haven't done, but that doesn't matter. Let's go to camp. Let's rest. Well, first, let's talk to Will. Oh, Will might want to say something about Karlach, actually. Because I don't know that we have talked to him after. No, we did, didn't we?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells! Older Ravengard's been taken.
Oh, this might mean that he would have things to say if he were with us during that confrontation. Well, you must know the man, judging by the concern in your voice.
I know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
At least for him. Curious. I had heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands.
Okay, so he didn't do anything terrible. Or, actually, wait. The way you put it, it kind of makes it sound like he doesn't like you rather than the other way around. So, but I think the rift here is mutual. Otherwise, you know, if he doesn't like him, it doesn't mean that you would, want harm to come to his father. What do you think the Drow want with him, though?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
You guys really think a lot of him. He must be like, who is he anyway? Like, do we know him? It's Duke. I don't remember a Duke from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I mean. Let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
What's it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think.
I would think it isn't enchanting.
The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets.
Ah, the fancy balls.
Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
You know how to dance. I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Come on, for me?
Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll see you. I really liked his expression when he said develop a bond. Like, obviously that is the gameplay impact of his dialogue, but also it comes across so genuine, and the animations really carry it. Who sleeps here? Do we get another companion? I think we're gonna get another companion. Wait, no, this is not sleeping. Huh. Anyway.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
I think that's where her questline is going, isn't it? It's gonna consume her. It's terrible. I hate that. But then again, it sort of fits with the thing in the eye. She has a thing in the eye as well, so... Wait, he has a thing in the eye. Everybody has a thing in the eye. Astarion.
I hear you did the deed. How was your little romp?
Oh, it wasn't that little. It was fantastic.
You filthy devil. I'm shocked. I thought the two of you would just flop about like dying fish and then call it a night, but no. Shows me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you?
Actually, I was here to gossip. It's kind of the point, but no, I'll see you later. Man, I look so good in this armor. Unbelievably good. Just incredibly astonishing. Yeah, that's it for today.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
What?
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Wait a minute. She's the Zarya person. Mizora. No, she's not. Who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Actually, wisdom check on that, because heartless does not mean having no heart. That's, you know, because what I'm saying, it's not, you know, it's a play of words. But anyway, you better not lay a damn finger on Karlak.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Will. Does he become a devil?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Burrow. Burrow, those look badass. Also, I don't... did you just get horns? I don't think he got horns. Let's examine, because we just examine. He is human, so human with horns. I don't know that he likes... He kind of looks like he likes. He's all like, he's just hanging out and just being like, oh yeah, drinking my wine, sipping on my goblet.
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly a paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Let me guess. This pact is what caused the rift between you and your father?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
How calm he says that. That is interesting. I think on the text of it, on the face of it, what he said is like, sure, I mean, yeah, whatever, nice. But actually, I think there's you know, that's gonna be interesting because he just says it so confidently. Very nice.
Well met.
Yeah, you still say well met. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Quite the handsome devil, if I do say so.
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me. Horns and all.
And the prongs.
The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
I don't know, man. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has?
She could kill me, for one. And that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
The worms in our heads. I just fear what she will do to us next.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
Yeah, don't worry. I was trying to look at her wings and trying to see if there's a difference between her and the other devil that we found. Well, actually, devils. But, I don't know. She might be a succubus, but I don't think she is, honestly. And I also don't know the rules and what that entails, if it entails anything at all. Let's put our torch up. And my blade shines like hell. There's orcs about.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
You could wash your face for one. There's a mod that grants the possibility of people not being all dirty all the time. But I don't have it. I do have, though. Gil said there's no mirror. He doesn't have a mirror. There's a recent patch, as of the time of recording. In fact, as of the time of the game going, this episode going live. There's a recent patch that adds a mirror to camp. And it's a mirror for changing your appearance. But I don't know where it is, and I don't know how that works. So, I think we have a mirror, is all I'm saying. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Anyway, a lot of people want to talk to me. So I'll just save the game before that happens, just out of force of habit.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
Well, I have been hoping we could spend the night together again.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes. But also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
Well, the sex gets better the more experience you have with someone.
Like the shield bearer and pikeman must train to march their formation in tandem. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
I want to say the first one. Oh boy. Only if you promise to stick around for a cuddle afterwards.
Why would a lesser act spark greater desire in you? Overheated grappling that wastefully eats into time better spent resting our muscles.
You've never done it before, have you?
And you've never strangled a Berbeline with your bare hands. I'll keep your request in mind. Perform well, and perhaps I'll consider it. Enough! I have given you my word. Do not be late.
It's late already, Lae'zel.
There you are, my friend.
At your service.
Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening. I found a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
Oh, a little, as in he fought a little. Sounds like a dangerous meal.
So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me.
Sounds delicious.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
True. You can start over. You can be better than what he made you.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
We haven't seen this side of him before, have we? I suppose I could sort of infer this side of him from his actions before, which means basically this is not out of character, but you think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Careful. There are heroes about. I'd hate for them to get the right idea about you.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did.
That is a powerful line.
They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Should I? I don't know, man.
Yes?
I'll see you later. He doesn't need to feed on me. He's probably happy as a... No, not here. As a stat, because he gets that. He'll have tomorrow. Cadillac.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
That's true. Yeah. I think, like, it comes across as he just wanted to do the wrong thing. He was really quick. As soon as he figured out he was conned, basically, he was really quick to be apologetic for one, but also just back out, and in a very weird way as well. Like I didn't comment at the time, but it was like he was immediate, like, truce then, and let's be buddies. Not quite in those terms, but he warmed up to her very fast. No pun intended. But the impressive thing that I took away from that particular dialogue, and I also didn't comment about that at the time, is that Karlach really was looking out for him. She kicked the ass of the paladin. She was also a devil huntress, and like she's just super powerful. So there's every reason to believe that she would have killed Will if he were to attack her. But well, I suppose the Blade of Frontier is kind of a famous person, so maybe Will is also badass. But I put my money on Lae'zel. Sorry, I put my money on Karlach. But it just feels like she was very worried about him. She was trying not to kill him. And yeah, he's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, soldier.
Hey. You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
You think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Yeah. Well, I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Yep. I'll see you later. All right. Shadowheart might want to say something. She didn't say anything about the devil. Or devilous. I don't know.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Virtuosity really is one of the best virtues. And that's it for tonight. I need to remember that when we sleep the first time, well, we don't, when we click here the first time, when we open our beds, or whatever these are, the day becomes night, so I need to put my torch up early rather than later. It's actually, if you can have it on and it turns on and off automatically, I think, but let's find out, because I'll keep it on and let's see what happens after we wake up.
Lae'zel appears at your bunk, her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Well, I got fully healed, so that's pretty good. Alright, so I was wrong regarding that, and I'm not 100% sure what it means for that interaction. Lae'zel!
Speak.
I don't know if we cuddled. I kind of would have liked to see that, honestly. But that's that. Nobody has pop-ups or anything. So let's see if there's any... let's do that thing that I mentioned before. See if there's any more events. There are. Astarion.
Looking at something?
How did you know I was here? Besides, you know, the mirror, because of how mirrors work.
The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you.
Do you miss it, seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
What color were they before?
I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
For you, maybe. But I like what I see.
And what do you see, exactly?
Well, the hair, and the brow, and the jaw, and the ears. The ears are the best part, but that's just me. Can I say everything? I'm gonna say the strong piercing eyes because, well, he's complaining about them.
Oh. Go on.
Oh, yeah. And the way your hair curls around your ears.
This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
Oh, Karlak is beautiful. You're fine, though.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
He's delicious. I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out, but anyway, let's go to bed. All right. Nobody says anything. Let's leave camp.